What is going on, you glorious savages? Welcome to the show. Welcome, damn it, welcome. Today we're going to talk about something that drives me crazy. And I've actually talked about this in the past. It's shockingly that me talking about something once did not eradicate it from the planet. So we're going to dig into that in a minute. In the meantime, you know the drill. Head to TravisCrutcher.com. All the things are there. Blogs, podcast stuff, one-on-one coaching if that's your jam, keynotes, workshops. Partridges are not in pear trees quite yet, but the 4th of July is over, so that means it's basically Halloween, right? Fucking wild. Anyway, so check out those spots. Also follow me on social. I'm most active on Facebook, so if you actually want me to interact, that's probably your best bet. I'm on all of them, but if you do follow me, like I say all the time, do me a solid. Please don't be a dick about it. I'm going to now shut up so I can thereby talk some more.
Welcome to Not Sorry with Travis Crutcher, the show where Travis will say some things that might trigger you, offend you, make you laugh, or even motivate you. So, if you're not easily offended, stick around and enjoy. On the other hand, if you are easily offended, listen anyway. Then go tell everyone how triggered you were. Either way, you can be certain of one thing. Travis is not sorry.
All right, here we are going. So like I said, we're going to talk about something that drives me crazy. It is the most toxic mindset I see everywhere. It's this whole okay, I started. Am I rich and famous yet? This instant gratification bullshit is killing people's potential. And look, man, it's not just in business. I see this in relationships, in fitness, parenting, everything. People want to go viral, right? They want to blow up overnight, want to become this instant success story. But look, that's not how sustainable success works in any area of your life. And in a world obsessed with overnight viral success, let me give you the real keys to building something that actually lasts. Because look, viral moments fade, right? But sustainable success compounds, okay? So let's talk first about the overnight success lie across all areas, right? And it drives me crazy because people think success happens overnight. And they think that because that's what they see on social, right? They see it on social media. And it's just not true, right? So let's start with business, right? Someone posts about their overnight success, but they don't mention the 5 years of grinding and fucking obscurity that took place before that. Or someone goes viral and everyone thinks they just got lucky. Someone launches a product and it takes off, right? So people assume it was easy. But here is the truth. There's no such thing as overnight success. There's only overnight recognition after years of fucking work, okay? I've been in this business for a hot minute now, and I've been building my speaking business for a long time. But when someone sees me keynoting in a major event, they think I just showed up, right? I just showed up and started getting paid to talk. But they don't see the years of developing the skills, right? Building the relationships, refining my message, failing fucking hard, adjusting and trying again. But this isn't just a business problem, right? It is everywhere. It's everywhere, like relationships. This one kills me, man. People think they should have the perfect marriage after 6 months together. And they see couples on social media who look happy and they think, why isn't my relationship like that? But they don't see the years of learning how to communicate, right? Working through conflicts, building trust, figuring out each other's needs. I know couples, man, who've been together for 20 years, who are still learning how to be better partners. Fuck, I'm in one, right? It never stops. It's a grind, but it's a good one. But people expect to figure it out in the first year. It's just not going to happen, man. What about fitness? This one blows my mind. I've been working out for 3 weeks. Why don't I look like a fitness model? Well, I don't know. Let's think about it. See, they see these transformation photos and think it happened in a month. But they don't see the years of consistency, the gradual progress, the setbacks that are going to happen, the comebacks that happen if you're consistent. I had a client, this is true, who was frustrated because she wasn't seeing results after a couple months of working out. 2 months. 2 months. Meanwhile, the people she was comparing herself to had been training for fucking years, right? It takes time. It takes consistency. What about parenting? New parents, man. Bless your hearts. You think you should have it all figured out immediately because they see these families that seem to have their shit together and wonder what they're doing wrong. But what you don't realize is that good parenting is developed over years of trial and error, right? Learning how your kids are adapting to your approach, like making mistakes, adjusting. I got 4 of them, and some days I'm just like, what the fuck's going on here, right? The problem with this overnight success fantasy is that it makes people quit too early in every area of life. They start something, they don't see immediate results, and assume it's not working. Oh, I've been eating healthy for 2 weeks and I haven't lost 20 pounds yet. No shit, guy. Of course not. Or I've been trying to improve my marriage for a month and we still argue sometimes. Do you think? Do you think? Or, and I've seen this one a lot. I've been working on my business for 6 months and I just haven't made it yet. That's not how any of this shit works, man. It's not how any of this works. And look, I'm going to give you the first key, man. It's consistency over intensity. The first key to sustainable success in any area is consistency. And here's why. Like, most people go all in for a few weeks and they burn out and they quit. And they think success is about massive action in short bursts. And you can do that, but sustainable success is about small, consistent actions over a long period of time. Like, I'd rather see you do something for 30 minutes every day for a year than 8 hours a day for a month. And it's just the way it is, man. You've got to do it. So let's break this down by the areas we're talking about, right? Business. I see people who want to build a business working 16-hour days for a month, fucking grinding, man, grinding, and then burning out and doing nothing for 3 months. So they vanish. They're just not in the space at all anymore. That's not how building a business works. That's having a hobby with occasional bursts of activity, right? Real business success comes from showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. I know, that's the shitty one, right? Even when you don't see immediate results, even when it's boring and promise it's going to be sometimes. So like, whatever it is, make 10 sales calls every day for a year. That beats making 100 sales calls once a month. Writing one piece of content daily beats writing 30 pieces once a month. Building one relationship at a time. It beats trying to speed network with everyone and fucking forgetting everyone's name. All right. Fitness. How about this one? People join a gym in January. Oh shit, you know who they are. You might be one. It's okay, don't feel bad. And they go every day for 2 weeks. Then they miss a day, feel guilty, and fucking quit entirely. But the person who works out 3 times a week for a year will get better results than the person who works out every day for a month. It's just a fact, man. Consistency builds habits. And when you do something consistently, it becomes automatic. You don't have to rely on motivation anymore. You don't have to feel like it. You just fucking do it. Like, I know people have been working out consistently for 10 years. They don't have to motivate themselves to go to the gym. It's just what they fucking do, right? It's like brushing your teeth. And if you don't get that one, you need to start brushing your teeth, okay? What about relationships? Great relationships are not built through grand gestures. Let me help you out with that, fellas. Listen to me, not grand gestures. They're built through small, consistent actions over time. Saying I love you every day matters more than saying it once really dramatically with like the flowers and all the shit, right? Having regular conversations is more important than one deep talk every few months. Like, your relationship's not a check-in. It's not a quarterly meeting, right? You got to show up consistently. That matters more than showing up perfectly on occasion. And I know couples who've been married for 30 years or more, man, who still go on weekly dates. Not because they have to, because they made a consistent practice. Jess and I do this every fucking week. We have a day that this is our day, right? How about parenting? Boy, this one. Good parenting is not about being perfect. Let me help you out. It's about being consistently present and engaged, right? Reading to your kids for 15 minutes every night matters fucking way more than reading for 3 hours once a week. Regular conversations about their day matters more than one big Danny Tanner heart-to-heart every month, okay? And this is the big one. Listen, parents, listen. Consistently enforcing boundaries matters more than occasionally laying down the law. So here's why consistency beats intensity. First, it builds habits, right? When you do something consistently, like I said, it becomes automatic. Second, it compounds. Small improvements every day add up to massive results over time. And third, big one, man, it's sustainable. You maintain consistency for years. You can't maintain intensity for years. And fourth, it builds trust. Whether it's with your customers, your spouse, your kids, consistency just builds trust. The people who succeed long-term in any area are the ones who can do the work when it's not exciting anymore. And that's in all these facets we're talking about, right? Key number 2, systems over goals. Cannot stress this shit enough, okay? Focus on systems over your goals in every area of life. I know it might sound boring, right? But goals are what you want to achieve. Systems are what you do to achieve them, okay? Goals are important. They're important for direction, don't get me wrong, but systems are what actually get you there. Look, here's the problem with just focusing on goals. They're an outcome, right? They're outcome dependent. You either hit them or you don't. And if you don't hit them, you feel like a failure, okay? But systems are process dependent. You can succeed at your systems every day, regardless of the outcome. Did you follow the system, right? So let's break this down. in business, okay? Instead of saying, I want to make 6 figures, focus on, I'm gonna make 10 outreaches every day. Or instead of, I want to go viral for fuck's sake, focus on, I want to create valuable content every day. Instead of this, I want 10,000 followers. Focus on, I want to engage with my audience daily, okay? I don't have a goal to book a certain number of speaking gigs or have a certain number of coaching clients every year. I have a system for building relationships, creating content, following up with fucking people, okay? The speaking gigs and the coaching clients are a result of the systems, not the focus of the system. What about fitness, right? Instead of saying I want to lose 20 pounds, focus on I want to work out for 30 minutes every day, right? Totally different. Instead of I want to run a marathon, slow down. Focus on I want to run 3 times a week and increase my distance gradually. Or bless everyone's heart, instead of I want to look like that fitness model, focus on I want to eat healthy meals and track my nutrition, right? The weight loss, the marathon completion, the improved appearance, all these things are results of the system. It's how about relationships, right? Instead of I want a perfect marriage, boy, check that shit at the door, okay? Focus on I have meaningful conversations with my spouse every day. Or instead of I want my kids to respect me, focus on spending time with each child regularly. It's a big difference. Instead of I want better friendships, focus on I want to reach out to my friends consistently, okay? Marriage isn't a goal you achieve once. It's a system you work on daily. Parent isn't a goal that you complete. It's a system that you refine over years. Personal development, man, instead of I want to be more confident, focus on I want to practice speaking up in meetings, okay? And I love this one. I want to be happier. No shit, man. Who doesn't? How about I want to practice gratitude daily? Or instead of I want to be more organized, say, oh, I want to plan my day every morning. Because here's the deal, man. Systems create conditions for success. They don't guarantee it. Don't guarantee it at all, but they do make it inevitable over time. When you focus on systems, you're in control, right? When you focus on goals, dude, you're dependent on the outcomes. You can't fully control that. And here's what a good system looks like, okay? They're specific. So work out every day is way better than get in shape. Get in shape ain't shit, right? Because they're measurable. Read for 30 minutes is better than read more. Everyone tells me I want to do more of this, but they don't have a sustainable goal. So it's something you can do for years, not just weeks. It's within your control. You can control the actions, right? Not always the outcomes, but you can control the actions. Because here's the deal, man. People who succeed long-term are system thinkers. They focus on the process, not just the prize, all right? Key number 3, value over visibility. Please listen to this. The third key is focusing on value over visibility in every area of your life. Everyone's obsessed. Everyone's obsessed with being seen, getting followers, going viral, being famous, all that bullshit. But visibility without value is just fucking noise, man. Look, I'd rather have 1,000 people who get real value from my content than 100,000 people who just scroll past it. I'd rather have 10 clients who get life-changing results than 100 clients who just get mediocre results. Value is what creates sustainable success. Visibility is just a byproduct, okay? It happens because you showed up well. So let's break it down, right? In business, instead of thinking like, okay, how can I get more followers? Ask, how can I help more people? Instead of how can I go viral? Don't worry about that. How about how can I create something genuinely useful? That's a big difference. And this one, instead of how do I get famous? Like, dog, how about how do I get better at what I do? Because when you focus on value, visibility takes care of itself. When you focus on visibility, you're going to sacrifice value, man, I promise. The people who build lasting success are the ones who become fucking obsessed with getting better at their craft. Not obsessed with getting attention for their craft, okay? It's a big, big difference. What about relationships? How about instead of trying to look like the perfect couple on social, you focus on actually building a strong relationship? Instead of trying to be the most popular parent at school, focus on being the best parent for your kids. And instead of trying to have the most friends, you got, like, even post-high school, you know these fucking people. Focus on being a good friend to the people you have. Value in relationship means this, man. It means being present when you're with your people, listening more than you talk, supporting others without expecting anything back, being reliable and trustworthy. Trust it. Those are the keys to that. What about in personal development? How about instead of trying to appear confident, Focus on actually building confidence. This fake it till you make it shit doesn't work. Instead of trying to look successful, focus on actually becoming successful. Instead of trying to seem like you have your shit together, focus on actually getting your shit together. Because look, man, the people who focus on looking good often sacrifice being good. So master your skills, serve your audience, solve real problems, and I promise you the recognition will follow. Look, here's the bottom line. Overnight success is bullshit. It's bullshit in every area of life. Viral moments are temporary. Sustainable success is built through consistency, systems, and value. So stop asking fucking, am I there yet? In your business, your relationships, your fitness, your parenting, anywhere. And start asking, am I getting better every day? Okay? Stop chasing these overnight transformations and start building sustainable growth. Because let me help you out. The world doesn't need another fucking viral moment. Okay? Look what's going viral now. Do you want to be lumped in with that shit? It needs people who can create lasting value over time. I know it's not as exciting sometimes, dude, but play the fucking long game. Build for sustainability. Focus on fundamentals. That's how you create success that lasts in every area of your life. Cool? Look, man, if you dug this, do me a solid. Share it with somebody. Hit me with some 5-star reviews on Apple, Spotify, wherever you listen to this shit. And I will absolutely, most definitely talk to you next time. Later.